Welcome to the Digital Production Buzz at the 2015 NAB Show. Hi, this is Larry Jordan, and this interview was recorded live on the trade show floor. For more information, visit digitalproductionbuzz.com. Since 1993, HAA Video has been a leading manufacturer of video interface technologies, converters, digital videos, but they stunned the industry last year with the announcement of a brand new camera called the CION. Andy Bellamy is the CION Product Marketing Manager and joins us today to talk about both the camera and the company. Hello, Andy. Welcome.
Good morning. Thanks for having us.
Start by telling me what HAA is doing generally. Position the company for us.
In terms of what we offer very, very high quality performance products for both the broadcast and the movie production industry. We're well known for our reliable products themselves, high quality conversion, as well as amazing after-sales service.
So I want to spend time talking about the camera, but I'm going to hold that for just a minute. What are some of the announcements that HAA made here at the show? Okay,
so we've announced our version 12.2 software, which is a desktop software that we offer, and that's offered immense integration for things like Avid DNX HR recording for our IO 4K and Kona 4 products. There's been some integration of CION's RAW output into those products as well, which is very, very exciting. People want to have higher frame rate, high quality acquisition in those RAW and Avid formats, and we offer that with our free downloadable software.
Well, the challenges you've got with high-resolution media beyond 2K, but 4K and 6K and above, must be massive in terms of both the data rate that you've got to handle and just being able to process the pixels fast enough in real time.
Yeah, that's correct.
What are some of the things that you're doing to enable support for high-resolution media?
Well, for our backbone really has been the DCI industry anyway, so we have a huge part of our business is to do with producing boards for DCI projection and so on. So we've been well known in the 4K market for a long time, so those kind of pipelines are very familiar to us. We offer both ProRes in many, many different flavors. We're well known, as you know, for our Key Pro products, and the Quad as well was where we really led the way with 4K recording. By offering lots of different levels of recording quality within that ProRes family, we think that's a good way of people being able to deal with 4K in a more manageable data rate. And certainly things like the IO 4K bring it a real power to your desktop in terms of the processing we offer there, and being able to use HDMI monitoring as well. I think that's very important.
Well, in the past, HAA has been at the receiving end of material from a camera.
Yes.
And now all of a sudden you're dishing it out too. I
Yes.
remember the stunned look on everybody's face when Nick Rashby, the CEO of HAA, announced the CION camera at NAB last year.
Yeah.
And then months went by and no camera ever showed up. I'm
Yes.
sure that you were working in the background to make that happen. So
Absolutely.
have we released, and tell us about the camera, and more importantly, why?
Sure. Well, we'll try and hit those up in order if I can remember the order. We have certainly released. We shipped the week before Christmas. We aimed to ship in 2015. Thank you very much. We aimed to ship in 2014. That was always going to be the plan. We'll make no bones about it. It's very difficult to produce a camera. We've learned the hard way. In terms of getting it out, it's out there now. We've been shipping for 4 months. One of the key things with NAB is we've announced version 1.2 firmware. So we've been listening to our user base and addressing things that they needed, they wanted us to do. So we've added those in there. We felt that there was a gap in the market, and the niche for us in the market was really for an ergonomic 4K Ultra HD camera. We're inspired by the classic lineage of shoulder mount cameras, and certainly looking at the world of 16mm film cameras, the way they really changed production from 35, it gave somebody something they could use on the move and still get this really nice quality. So I think that was a key thing for us, and I believe we're still one of the few ergonomic cameras now. So we think that niche, we want to expand within the niche that we've found and continue to do that. We feel that we're a digital film camera. We think we offer an organic, natural image which is much closer to film than to video. And again, that's something we'll continue to pursue, and we think that's what our customer base want. We offer this rich, vivid look, which means you don't have to spend a long time in post. You can shoot in more flatter modes if you prefer, and we think we give people the chance to do that if they want to. But in the core of the camera really is being able to produce this amazing image on set. What you see on set, what you like, you can capture in the camera and take directly to post.
Well, now that means that you've made the decision not to shoot in a RAW format. which generally gives you the greatest latitude in terms of exposure and in color grading. Are we losing a lot by having the color baked in at the moment you shoot?
No, and we do in fact offer AJA RAW as an output for the camera. And one of the things that we were asked to do was to provide a RAW recording solution, and we weren't going to do that. We're a ProRes-based company and our encoding internally. So we've turned to our partners at Convergent Design and Atomos, which is two names I would imagine you didn't expect me to mention, but those guys are providing us with the Convergent Odyssey 7Q Plus and also the Atomos Shogun. That gives us an opportunity to record that AJA RAW on the fly, giving great latitude for post. So we think that's a really nice story. ProRes 444 is 12 bits, as you know, so we do offer tremendous latitude for post adjustment as well if you wish. We offer modes like Expanded 1 and a flat mode, which respond more to those users which prefer a log style workflow. It's not log, but it will offer them the ability to set the black level where you prefer, to pull up and down in your mids and your highlights as you choose, rather than just opting for that baked. So we can kind of respond to both worlds.
What else has HAA done and announced at the show that we should pay attention to, aside from upgrading virtually every converter they've ever made?
Okay, so yeah, upgrades throughout that range. The FIDO 4K stuff is really, really nice. So we're offering 4 streams there, so you can now take the 4 outputs from the CION or any similar 3G 4K stream and turn that into a single fiber, and then receive that and turn that out again at the other end. That's very exciting and very, very well priced. We've also added in a ton of different receivers and transmitters, which are the connectors which go within the infrastructure of OB vans and the backbone to much of the live broadcast that goes on out there. Nothing particularly what you would say would be a sexy product, but certainly things which are very, very high quality and of great use to that kind of industry. We've also added in the hashtag Try CION campaign. So we believe putting CION in the hands of users and letting them have a go with it at no expense to themselves or risk is a good way to engage the market. We're selling very nicely, but we would like to engage more users. So we're offering 100 cameras with accessories. You go on the website, you fill out your details, and we will send you that. You add your own lens, your battery system, and an EVF, and you set the length of time you want your loan for, and we'll enable that.
That is so brilliant, because the more people play with something, the more comfortable they get, and the better work they're going to turn out. It's a bold move on your part, but I think it's very smart. Yeah, we're very, very proud of it, and I think we believe strongly in the camera. It's $1 million worth investment as a private company. We can run a little faster and do that if we wish, so we've worked around the clock to create inventory for that process. For people that want to learn more about this and other HAA products, where can they go? They go to www.aja.com. That's all one word, aja.com. And I got to check my notes. Andy Bellamy is the CION Product Marketing Manager for HAA Video Systems. Andy, thanks so very much for joining us. You're welcome. Thank you.